Several factors, including recent drought conditions in Nebraska, are causing falling groundwater levels in some areas of the state, and it's causing a Central Nebraska Resources District to implement water allocations for the first time in the district's history. Officials tell us what this means for different people using around 6,000 wells in the area and how they need to cut back on water usage.
And what that means for folks in this district is that they're limited to 65 inches over 5 years. They're able to use that amount in any way they see fit. They can use a little more on dry years, maybe a little less on wet years, but they need to stay under 65 in 5 years.
The limit of 65 inches over the next 5 years went into effect in May, according to Blue NRD rules and regulations. It applies to high-capacity irrigation, municipal, industrial, recreational, fish and wildlife groundwater users within the affected areas in the district. It runs as far as just west of Hastings and in the southeast portion of the state just west of Fairbury. The allocated area, now under a mandatory allocation, gets their groundwater from the high plains, or better known as the Ogallala aquifer. Little Blue data shows groundwater levels in Geologic Area 1 have fallen over 5 feet in the past 4 years to nearly 9 feet underground, affecting the obvious type of irrigator.
It's definitely our farmers, they're the ones that are really watching their water use. They're required to have flow meters, and that's how we keep track of how much they're using every year. And moving forward, we'll be giving them sort of a balance of like, hey, you've used 9 inches this year, you have this much remaining on your allocation.
Tyler Geschel with Blue NRD says that besides farmers using higher amounts of groundwater, golf courses are another big water consumer, as well as irrigators using gravity-style irrigation for crops. Besides agricultural groundwater users, the NRD regulations say all municipalities located in the allocation must submit a water conservation plan by May of 2026.
Essentially, we just want them to have a plan in place for when water might be limited if we're in a drought, watering your lawn every other day, things like that, just to show that they have a plan in place and that they're aware that water is maybe limited.
Irrigators now have to strategically plan out their water usage over the span of the next 5 years, as there is a doubled overage penalty or fine if they go over that 65-inch mark. The Blue NRD is offering tips, resources, and assistance to anyone who needs help conserving water in the district area. Reporting in Central Nebraska, Ryan Valenta, News Channel Nebraska.